So you're thinking about moving to Kansas City? Well, in this video, we're going to take you through one of the most luxurious suburbs of all of Kansas City, and that is Mission Hills, Kansas. I'm going to take you to 3 different homes at 3 different price points so that way you get a great idea of what fits inside your budget, depending on your price point, depending on your family needs. And what we're going to do is we're going to get after it right now. Hey folks, hey, if this is your first time to the channel, you want to know everything, and I'm talking everything there is to know about living right here in the Kansas City area and its surrounding areas, well, subscribe below, tap that bell for notification so you'll be the first to learn about the current market that is going on right here in Kansas City. My name is Bilal, and I'm all about lifestyle right here in Kansas City, and that includes real estate. In this beautiful city, the city of Kansas City and the surrounding areas, the city of fountains. I'm talking about living, breathing real estate. I get calls, I get texts, I get DMs every single day from people just like you who are looking to make their move to Kansas City. And I absolutely love it. So whether you're looking to move, whether it's 10 days from now, 100 days from now, hey, just give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email, and I'll be happy to help you make that smooth move right here to Kansas City. So on today's video, we are in the most beautiful area, I think one of the most beautiful areas of Kansas City for sure. That's Mission Hills. Welcome to Mission Hills, Kansas. Luxurious oasis nestled in the heart of the Midwest, an exclusive community that is a well-kept secret among the rich and the famous, with homes that are fit for royalty, neighbors who are always dressed to impress with this manicured lawns and impeccable landscaping. Mission Hills is a sight to behold. The streets are lined with gorgeous mansions, each one more stunning than the last. It's kind of a place where you can take a stroll and feel like you're walking through a movie set. You might even get a glimpse of a celebrity or two, but don't get too excited. We don't want no paparazzi calling a ruckus around the scene. But it's not just the homes that are impressive. Mission Hills is also home to some of the finest restaurants and shops. Whether you are in the mood for a 5-star meal or some high-end shopping, you'll find it all within minutes of your doorstep. That's what Mission Hills is all about. And let's not forget about the people. Mission Hills is filled with successful and driven individuals who know how to work hard, but they can play harder too. So you'll find plenty of opportunities to network and make new friends, whether it's at a charity gala or a neighborhood block party. So come on a tour with yours truly as we go down the stroll to Mission Hills and experience some of the high life for yourself. Just don't blame us if you never want to leave. So let's get started. Let's get to it. Let's head to our very first property. Come on, join me. All right, so we are coming up on our very first property. Probably one thing that you probably notice very quickly is that we are on somewhat of a busier street, not necessarily in the most quietest area on this particular street, which is called Mission Row. Gets very busy, so this property is a newer, I won't say new construction, it's actually just been completely remodeled home, and we're coming up on it right now. It is currently on the market for $875,000. You can see directly behind me. The home is built in 1952. It's a little more than 2,600 square feet. And I'm like literally right on here on the street, right, as I'm trying not to be too much in the yard. But the house is 2,600 square feet, 4-bedroom, 5-bath. You're looking at about $323 price per square foot. The house itself is immaculate. It's been completely updated, and it's, as you can see, the yard, the size of the yard, like here in Mission Hills, you're going to get a lot of yard space for the most part. So really great yard space. The beautiful thing, though you're on a busier street, as you can hear cars behind me and things like that, the house itself, it sits back from the actual street. So that way, like if you have smaller kids, your dog, etc., you still have a lot of yard space to be able to roam, play around with, etc. Fencing in the backyard as well, two-car garage, etc. And so that way they're not so close, and you're not so close to the high street. Now, on the downside of that, sometimes could be, hey, we're in Kansas City area, and the weather's not always pristine. You know, the weather specifically this time of the year, sometimes it gets, well, not sometimes, it gets cold, rather cold. Luckily for us, today is a pretty nice warm day. It's windy, so you'll hear a lot of wind. Right now, you're gonna hear a lot of cars because, hey, it is what it is right now. But the driveway is a very long driveway, meaning that sometimes in the wintertime, it snows or ice, things like that. Well, it's a pretty nice sized driveway to shovel, right? But luckily, you might have kids, they can do that for you, or you can have somebody do that, take care of that for you as well too. So you don't have to mess up your back like I have. But this is literally on the cuffs of Mission Hills and Indian Fields. It's like literally like the next street right over here over. So you're on the boundary line of Mission Hills. Now, Mission Hills, again, we kind of talked about already, very, very beautiful, exclusive type neighborhood. So you're gonna find in Mission Hills as well too, a lot of houses that have been remodeled, older homes that have been remodeled, or in some cases completely knocked down. And you're gonna see that as we kind of drive through the neighborhood. And let's go ahead and drive through the neighborhood right now. Okay, now we are at our second property, and we are again a little bit on a busier street, 63rd Street, just literally a block from State Line. And if you remember from my past video, State Line is the dividing line between Missouri and Kansas, and Mission Hills sits in the Kansas side. So we are in Mission Hills, Kansas. But that block right there, that is Missouri. So we are at our next stop. This house right here, directly behind me. Again, another, as I told you before, you're gonna start seeing this pattern a lot in Mission Hills. You're gonna see older homes, house built in 1952, but house doesn't look like it was built in 1952. That's because a lot of these houses have been completely updated, so it still has that wonderful original foundation, but it has those beautiful amenities that you see in 2023 right now. You'll see that a lot, but you also will see homes that have been completely, knocked down. New built's going to be built up as well too, as you start to see as we kind of go through the neighborhood. But this house is a 4-bedroom home, 4-bath, sits right under 4,200 square feet, 2-car garage. You're looking about $333 price per square foot for this beautiful home right here. And you have 2-car garage, as we talked about. You have all the amenities that we talked about. But the home itself, again, a little bit on a busier street as well too, just kind of like the first house that we looked at. This house is going for just under $1.4 million. So as you can start seeing, the price is starting to kind of creep up. One home sits right on the edge of Mission Hills. First house, the second house, this home, again, sits really almost on the edge of Mission Hills as well too, because we have Kansas City, Missouri, that sits right there by where the lights, right here on State Line, where that goes at. So we're still on the edge, but Mission Hills itself isn't a very large city. Roughly about 3,000 people that actually live here. Again, you're talking, typically speaking, people who are very affluent, but that's how the neighborhood is. And we're gonna start seeing prices start to kind of creep up more and more and more, starting at an $800,000 range. Now we're kind of almost double that. We're at a $1.4 million range. Again, bigger home, 2,000 plus square feet versus 4,000 plus square feet now, 4,200 to be exact. And so that's kind of where we're at. We're gonna go to our final property so you can also compare that last final property to the first one and to the second one. So you can see what's a really good fit for you and for your family. I'm trying not to step through mud because yesterday was a little bit of a rainy day here in Kansas City, but hey, it's a beautiful day today, and we're going to go to our next property right now. Okay, now we are coming up upon our final property. As you can see, we're on a much quieter street now. So this is truly Mission Hills. One of the things that I love, I absolutely love, when the springtime comes and these trees start to bud, man, it is an incredible sight to see. Very, very beautiful how the trees just line with the street, etc. It is so beautiful and a really just luxurious neighborhood. Like it's one of those things like you feel like you're in California, though you're in Kansas. So we're at our last property right now, directly behind me, just at $2.6 million. Yes, the prices are going up now. So we're at $2.6 million, 4-bedroom, 6-bath, and we're just under 6,200 square feet. So we started at a little more than 2,000 square feet, went to a 4,000 plus square foot home, and now we're at a 6,200 square foot home. Hence why the prices are starting to increase. So started at 875,000, was at a $1.4 million house. Now we're at a $2.6 million house, still all in Mission Hills. This home, again, about 6,200 square feet. So you're looking at about $420 price per square foot, built in 1955. This whole neighborhood is very, very established. You can always look at the trees. Trees are a great indicator of a neighborhood. See, there's very mature trees. Again, once these like trees start, like, you know, as the springtime starts to come and summer, fall, let me tell you, fall is absolutely beautiful here in Kansas City. When the trees start to turn colors, it is a very beautiful sight. But needless to say, on a nice spring or summer day as well, very, very beautiful. We're still in the winter months right now, so hence there's no leaves on it, but still looking very beautiful. But as you can see, like this is Mission Hills. It's very quiet right now. You know, most of the kids are in school and people are at work. But needless to say, you'll see people walking their dogs, walking, running, riding their bike. Again, small community, tight-knit community, but a very affluent community where opportunity to be able to network with a lot of high net worth individuals, and just really an opportunity to be among other individuals that are doing a lot within our community as well too. So I hope you all enjoyed this tour as we stopped in one of Kansas City's premier suburbs, luxurious suburbs, which is Mission Hills, Kansas. I'm going to do a quick tour, show you guys again some of the neighborhood as well too. Again, guys, whether you are looking to move, whether it's 10 days from now or 100 days from now, hey, feel free to reach out to me. Give me a call, send me a text, shoot me an email. I'll be happy to look forward to working with you, help you guys make a smooth move right here to Kansas City, whether it's Mission Hills or whether other beautiful suburbs here in Kansas City. I look forward to seeing you guys around town soon.